Hi everyone, Teresa Aker here from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. It's my privilege today to bring you Evita Sophia. How you doing, Evita?
Hi, everyone. Good, thank you.
Evita, thank you for joining us today. Evita was a child Broadway performer. So I want to give you a bit of her biography here, and I'm just going to quickly talk to you about this. So Evita, it was the musical, she is the musical casting director at Aspen Productions and content specialist at Wanda McKiver Productions. And Evita, you have quite the history. So can we start right at the beginning because you do have a wonderful start in life, thanks to your mom too.
Yes, thank you for my parents, both my mom and
Your
dad.
parents, yeah, your mom and dad. Thank you.
Both my mom and dad, they were very musical. In our home, just to let you know, in our home we had harps, we had pianos, we had organs, we had guitars, we had 4-string guitars, 5-string guitars, 8-string guitars. It was amazing. So I did grow up in a musical household. At the age of 4 years old, I started my musical experience with Broadway. I was a child Broadway performer from the age of 4 to the age of 16. So I started very young, and I actually got to meet incredible people that, of course, at that age, I did not really know who they were. To me, they were family. Um, so I started very young. Many people ask, all about it, and it was such a fun experience. Right above Broadway, the actual theater, there's a hotel space for us, for all the actors and performers, because at that time we didn't know who was going to continue in what direction. So
Sure.
a lot of the actors and actresses, I would say about 80% started in Broadway.
Okay.
And from there, they've kind of moved on their career, including like people like Ricky Martin and so forth. They've all started in Broadway. So that's a neat note to note. But anyhow, so I was surrounded with people like Shirley MacLaine. Carol Burnett was one of my favorites.
Oh,
All kinds of incredible women. Incredible men too, the King and Nigel Brenham. Even though he was an older person, they taught me so much. They
okay.
taught me a
Good.
lot.
Good.
So the very first Broadway show that I was in which I won a Tony and also an Emmy for, was Annie from 1977 to 83. I was the original Molly, the youngest orphan. So I
Nice.
had a lot of hard parts throughout the show. One
Oh,
of the
good.
hard parts was the song, "It's a Hard Knocks Life for Us. It's a Hard Knocks Life for Us." One of my favorite parts from that particular song is, "Santa Claus is he who's here. Santa Claus not here, not near." So that was one of my favorite. The hardest word was "This dump must be clean as the Chrysler building." Chrysler at the age of 4 was a very hard word for me, but I actually accomplished it. So that was a very neat production to do. And as well as,
Evita, your voice is beautiful, dear.
thank you.
Very
Thank
nice. Very nice.
you.
So
Appreciate
continue on. I just wanted to tell you, you sound amazing.
appreciate that, Teresa. And thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
Uh,
my pleasure. I'm having a great time. You're a lovely lady. Let's keep going.
my story is unique. And at the after the age of 16, my last performance was Evita. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. And in Spanish, no llores por mi Argentina. Mi alma está contigo. Mi vida entera te la dedico. That was my last show. That was wonderful. So today, what do I do today? After the shows, I became a mom and I continued life this way. My kids actually did some of musical dancing and some of this. My son was the singer, and now I have a little granddaughter who is singing, and she sounds just like me. Oh
Oh,
my gosh. So I gotta
what
get
are your children's names, Evita? Can we ask their first names?
sure. My oldest is Natasha, and my son is Dominic, and my youngest is Jenna Bella. So I had three beautiful
Oh, Wonderful names. So they're, as we're recording this, their names are on there. I'm glad you said that.
Oh, that's wonderful. So anyhow, so from the King and I to the Nutcracker to South Pacific to, many people ask me, well, which one was your favorite? I did Cats, Cats. Luckily, I did get to meet, so many wonderful people.
Sure.
I mean, the list can go on, but I don't want to kind of bore you with that, because today what I do is I work a little bit with NBC. I'm a background coach with NBC with shows like The Voice. So I am kind of a background coach for Adam Levine right now.
My.
I have Kelly Clarkson before in the past, but now, as the actual show changes.
Yeah, they revolved, right?
I get kind of change around. So we use the actual apps Mule, which I recommend to everybody. Singing is so much therapy. Singing is therapy. I always tell everybody, like, singing is therapy. The actual apps Mule is an incredible app that we kind of pushed a lot when COVID started. When COVID started, everybody went home and started singing. We want to hear some voices. Okay, we want to see what you can do, because you might be a human resource director and be able to sing, So right now, what I do, we have an incredible team. We have a music director. His name is Scott Strecker. We have a wonderful film director. His name is Giamatti Abenaki. He's currently on location filming in Italy. And we do a lot of on-location filming throughout the United States. So I go picking the different, I'm kind of the scout for different spots. The last productions that we did, I know so much information because I get so excited. This is some of the work that I've done. So you can actually find me under Evita.Sophia at Broadway.org if you want to check that.
I'm going to make sure all your information's on here, Evita. No worries. We'll make sure. And I wanted to ask you, I think I asked you before, if people are doing YouTube videos, they can send those into you. You had mentioned that.
It's any kind of song, music. If you have one song, 5 songs, does have an album. It's what they call an album, 5 songs. One song, you can send in your songs, videos, all kinds of things. And what our music director does, literally, he pushes a button and within 5 days, your music is out everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, you become a new incomer artist in YouTube. You get put into YouTube in a different category. In Pandora, you get to so many, I believe it's 29 different platforms that within 5 days it goes. And when your song is out, I tell you what, you can't stop it.
That's nice.
So that is why your voice comes to me. We got to make sure you're perfected, and you might be already, and then it moves on to Scott, and then Scott takes it from there. We are completely licensed, unlabeled, and so we protect you. So make sure that nobody else takes your song or your music. We don't ask much from you. We want you to develop yourself and have the name Aspen Productions behind you and protect all times. So one of the things that we do, we also scout. I am also scouting for new talent. We're cutting the middleman out. We're not the middleman. We are the company. We are the actual company, Aspen Productions, LLC, that we produce stage performances. So the last stage, I came out to Miami, Florida, at the Miami Scottish Rite Museum Theater. They have a museum there too, a theater. Beautiful building, incredible place for me to come back out as, as who I am. My show is called Awaken Now 2023. So that was the actual show, the production, where I came out doing all the different, I'm allowed to do all the different productions that I have been in. So I came out dressed as Annie first, and then I came out dressed as Oklahoma, and then I came out so it was a really fun show, and people in Florida were like, who is this person? And at the very end, when I was introduced, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. I have a little lunch bag there that was actually given to me by Ed Sheeran because I was very hungry one day and I didn't think to eat, and he gives me this lunch bag and it says on there, Have a beautiful day, just like you are. Something like this is what it says on the note. And I'm going to keep this lunch bag to remind me that I have to eat, that I
Yeah,
have
because
to.
I think you're doing something you love so much. And doesn't that happen when you're busy doing something you just love? You just forget to eat,
Oh
you
my
forget all of
God,
this stuff, right?
so beautiful. It's so beautiful to see and to actually sit back and be able to direct, this from the commercials. So I was saying we have now put out almost five different commercials. The Crush is the soda commercial. It's going to be coming out very, very soon. Look for that in Hulu and Google. It's going to be coming out everywhere. So
Okay. We'll
we have
look
our
for that.
Yes, Crush commercial. We have our Smart Water commercial. That one is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We have our Aspen Production LLC, our own company commercial coming out.
Okay.
That one is pretty nice too. We have the ginger ale. That one is pretty cool. They're all pretty amazing, they really are. And then you have me with Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola actually endorsed me to do their drink, and it's really cool because my hair turns red, so it's really neat. I
Oh,
get
that's neat.
to not only be part of it but be involved.
Yeah.
um I get, it's so much fun. It is so much fun because I have this training book that I wrote, and then along with our music director and our film director, of course, it's called Awaken Now.
Avita, what's on the thank you. Awake and there's a bit of a glare. What does it say?
Awaken Now.
Okay,
This
good.
price when it first came out, so the price is not, it's not even close to that anymore. It's the training book is $100. Now
Okay.
this training book for $100 comes with one-on-one coaching every week. So you
Oh,
have
wow.
with me, you'll have one-on-one coaching with the film director, you'll have one-on-one coaching with the music director. So one-on-one coaching with all three of us. And then we do have a music and editor director as well. That will also, that if you want to get into writing for shows and writing for commercials, he also coaches. And so we have three incredible one-on-one coach. And at the end of 4 weeks, so it's every weekend, you get to meet one of us. And at the end of 4 weeks, when you're completed, we do get you certified. And again, our company can do that. Okay, so we get you labeled and certified within our company. You are now part of the company. You will be listed on our website. Our website is www.aspenproductionsllc.com.
Perfect.
You can find all of us there. And then your picture will actually be put on there as an actor, as an actress, so everybody will be listed on there. So once you take this training, you're part of a company. We're not the middleman. We're not out here doing auditions for somebody else. We're doing auditions for ourselves. And so that's huge.
What got Evita, what got you to do productions? Because obviously you like to help people and you do commercials and you took all your experience and now you brought it forward. What made the decision between, from acting and commercials to doing this? Just let us know a little quick.
Yes, really quickly. It's because I find, and especially through COVID and everything, there's new emerging content and new emerging people out there, faces, all kinds. It doesn't matter what age you are. We're actually doing right now something that is about Zoom. We're doing a filming of Zoom, of different Zoom, like the nurses that had to all get together through Zoom because of COVID, or all these different COVID situations. We are actually filming, and we're actually going to be producing that and giving that over to Hulu.
Oh, okay.
So yes, there's a lot of production activity that our company is able to get out there. And so why, yes, I get invited to different shows. Yes, do I want to continue being in different shows? That is not my goal now. My goal now is to bring my experience, like you said, that I have, and Scott, that he has, and Tia Maria, oh my gosh, that he has, and bring it all together for you guys.
Nice.
Have one place that you can get your music done, get your filming done, get your directing, get your vocals, get your, whatever you need, and we'll get you out there because the projects are immense. We have a movie, an actual film coming up that we're going to be, doing some real serious casting for. That's really cool. The spot that I found for that is unimaginable. So when I go scouting, I literally go scouting. I check Airbnbs, okay, this Airbnb has 7 cabins. Okay, this is an
Okay.
awesome Airbnb situation where we can do a film with 7 cabins. Okay, so I really scout right now where I'm at, and then when I scout, I actually enter the high schools and I introduce myself, and
Oh, very good.
I'm here to encourage people,
Yes.
especially with any type of sadness. I do not like to call it depression, any type of sadness, anxiety, anything like that.
Yeah.
This is such a huge therapy. Even if you want to come in and not film and just vocal, just sing and do some vocals with me for therapy. It is such an incredible therapy.
Isn't that something? When you're creative and you're able to express yourself, I think you're right, Avita. It takes yourself out of just the sadness and the whatever you're feeling, and it allows you to go and express yourself and feel good about yourself. Absolutely. Therapy, wonderful, wonderful way to put it.
Therapy, and it's a wonderful way for you to express yourself, and
Yeah,
then record it. We can start recording that
yeah,
success story, that wow, you came from whatever place of sadness or anxiety that you had. I mean, who doesn't, with everything that's going on right now? Whoever, the world, you've got volcanoes, you got earthquakes, you got hurricanes, whatever is going on, let's stop and let's just sing.
yeah.
Let's get voice out there, because it's amazing. Even when you're angry, or it's amazing when I see some of my clients and they come to me and I can tell right off the bat, this is not a good day for you to be singing, but it is, so let's get out of that and let's have some some kind of fun, like I started a joke, but like I will sing what, there's some people that say that I sing very good, like Natalie Wood, or there's so many, that I actually had a chance to meet. But as I said, I was young.
Yeah,
From 4 to
yes.
about the age of 12, it was kind of like, okay,
But there are experiences that you had and you had the privilege of having, and now you're giving back through your company, through the LLC. You're doing a great job. I really, really think you're doing it just wonderfully. And you're such a nice person to help all those people. And it must be difficult, rising stars trying to get noticed and trying to get, attention. And they're talented, but there's a lot of talent out there. So you're there saying, okay, bring your talent. Let's see what you got. In fact, you're a coach as well, so you're able to help them if they have any things they're not quite sure about or they need a little help with. You're right there to do that. And then, as you said, you have your background crew that's there to help them as well. So fantastic idea.
yes, yes, for sure. And always, I have my Broadway group.
Yes,
I'm with Broadway Collectives. So if you guys look up Broadway Collectives, oh my God, we're like a really unique team. So
good.
we're old Broadway performers, and we got together, and we said, okay, we each need to form our own little thing,
Yeah,
going on here, because COVID hit, and it was, what do we do? So, and one of the things I also want to emphasize,
sure.
okay, that right now the industry as a whole, okay, the entertainment industry is getting hit left and right with different directions, different information. Some might be real, some might not be real. I'm completely out of that. Again, we here in Aspen Productions, we're strong believers in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
We are faithful. So anytime we do a production, we do pray beforehand. Like I say, in God we trust in this country. And so I do strongly believe in that. But we are here, we are white.
Listen,
Eye thing or making hand movements, or no, we're here, we're serious, we're a production company, we're here to get your stories out, to get these things out there. I know there's so many stories that need to be filmed.
yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
So I
So
thank you, Teresa, so much for this invitation. This is
Avita, you've been just so lovely. I'm really very grateful that you came on. Now, I'm going to make sure, as I said, all your information is at the bottom. I have another question for you, Avita. Will you
wonderful.
come back and see us again?
Of course. Thank you
Thank
so
you, my
much.
dear.
Yes,
So,
Teresa. Thank you.
absolutely. So this has been Evita Sophia. Do look her up. I'm going to make sure all her information's here. Evita, do you happen to have a YouTube channel or anything like
Yeah,
that?
I have YouTube channels all under Evita Sophia. And one of the easiest ways really is to just Google my name. Google
Sure. Oh,
Sophia
okay.
and all of the different
I'm just going to ask everyone to, if you go on to Avita's page, do subscribe as well,
please.
whether you're going to call her or not, because it allows us to bring the content forward to you. And you never know, someone you know may see it. So, and if you could subscribe to my show as well, we truly appreciate it. And Avita, thank you. We're going to have you back. And to everyone else, this is Teresa Aker from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. Thank you again. I hope you're having a great day. I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Bye-bye now.